3 trades, 3 completely different versions of me as a trader. Tuesday, I fought greed on IWM. Thursday, I sat on my hands for 3 hours to land one perfect Tesla setup. Today, I broke my own rule on QQQ and still walked away with just enough for a happy meal. This is what actually happened this week. Charts, mistakes, and all. Let's get into it. Let's start with Thursday's trade on Tesla because this sets the foundation for everything. Most retail traders, if they aren't clicking buttons in the first 15 minutes, they're missing out. But on Thursday, I didn't touch Tesla until 12:30 p.m. For 3 straight hours, my entire strategy came down to one thing, doing absolutely nothing. Look at this morning chart. From 9:30 through midday, Tesla was completely compressed. No clean trend, no real structure, just a premium killing range. It's easy to start forcing trades out of pure boredom staring at this. But hours spent watching the market doing nothing isn't wasted time. That's the setup being built. Around noon, volume pours in and Tesla breaks cleanly above the previous day high. Amateurs buy right into the top of that breakout candle on FOMO. We don't chase moving trains, right? I waited. Price broke out, pulled back down, and respected the previous day high perfectly. That retest is the entry, not the breakout itself. Once that level held, it was mechanical. Stop below the structure, target 2R, and Tesla went straight to work. No hesitation, no giving back profit. Clean 2R because I had discipline to let the market prove itself first. Now let's back up to Tuesday, July 7th on IWM. Different beast completely. And it highlights one of the hardest mental traps in trading. Sticking to an arbitrary target when the chart has already told you the game changed. I was stalking this one on the 1-minute chart, but the entry didn't set up clean, too noisy. When the lower time frame is messy, you don't force it, you scale out. I switched to the 5-minute and the breakdown structure became obvious. But higher time frame came with a trade-off. Entering on the 5-minute candle means a wider structural stop. Wider risk means the 2R target has to sit deeper down the chart to keep the math right. The trade started off beautifully. IWM flushed hard, dropped fast, got incredibly close to my 2R. But look what it slammed into right here. A massive historical support level. The structural move was to take profits off the table, but part of me got greedy. I wanted that clean 2R on my screen. That hesitation alone cost me. Market stalled, bounced off that level, and I had to manually cut it, locking in roughly 1.5R instead of the clean 2R I could have had. An arbitrary number on your screen will never beat raw market structure. When price hits a major level, take the win. That brings us to today, Friday. If Tesla was a masterclass in patience and IWM was a lesson in greed, today's QQQ trade was a reminder of what happens when you get careless. I watched QQQ all morning. Hours of consolidation inside a tight range, building energy. Finally, the breakout push above the previous day high on the 1-minute. Remember my rule from Tesla. We wait for the clean retest. Today, price pulled back, came incredibly close to the previous day high, but never actually touched it. We curled back up just for the short level. Instead of staying disciplined, my mindset shifted to impulse. Look at the bottom chart, NASDAQ futures. The exact second QQQ tried to break out, NASDAQ was slamming directly into a massive overhead resistance. I knew it was there, but I figured we will break out. Buyers and sellers collided. Market couldn't really decide. Because I didn't get a true retest and the futures were hitting a wall, I knew the thesis was dead. I didn't sit there hoping for a miracle. I recognized it, accepted reality, and got out fast. Small win, barely enough to cover a happy meal. But a corner cut is still a corner cut. 3 trades, 3 lessons. Let the setup build itself. Structure beats an arbitrary target, and if you break a rule, cut it fast. Don't marry it. 2R on Tesla, 1.5R on IWM, a small discipline win on QQQ instead of a red day. That's the job. So Monday's pre-market prep videos breaks down exactly what I'm watching going into next week. That's where we pick this up. See you then.